welcome to my kitchen, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you another one of my all-time favorite appetizer recipes, and this one is a classic. It's an Italian authentic bruschetta recipe, and correct me if I'm wrong with my pronunciation. I'm pretty sure it's a bruschetta and not bruschetta. Either way, it's delicious, it's really easy to make, it has just really basic few fresh ingredients. So here's everything we need, so let's begin. Okay, so the first ingredient of course are beautiful tomatoes, and I have here some Roma tomatoes that I've diced into about 1/4-inch pieces. They're not too small, not too big, sort of medium-sized pieces. Next I have some chopped up red onion. I have some crushed garlic and some delicious and super fragrant basil. Love basil so much. And then for the dressing for the bruschetta, I'm gonna be using some extra virgin olive oil, a little bit of balsamic vinegar, some Himalayan pink salt, and some black pepper. Alright, so when it comes to serving the bruschetta, there is of course the classic way of using a baguette or any kind of crusty bread, or you can just go for a more modern way and just use crostinis or anything like that, or crackers. So for me, I'm gonna be using a classic way today. I'm gonna just stick with a French or Italian baguette that I've basically pre-sliced, and what I'm also going to do with them is use some olive oil to brush over them and then pop them in the oven. So that's all the ingredients for today, so let's begin. Okay, so like I mentioned, first thing I do is just brush all the bread with a little bit of olive oil. Okay, so once the bread is brushed with olive oil, it's ready to go in the oven, and while it's in the oven, we're going to assemble and prepare the actual bruschetta. Okay, so since I have already prepared my ingredients, this step is super easy. So it might take you a little bit of time to, prep the ingredients and sort of chop them up. For the purpose of the video, because I want to keep the video short and sweet, I've prepped everything, so this is going to be a breeze. All I gotta do is assemble everything and put it all together. So I got my tomatoes here in a bowl, so I'm gonna start with the onions. There's really no difference of how you add the ingredients. So the onions first, then I'm gonna add the garlic, then the basil, and then all I gotta do is just dress it up with olive oil, and I'm just gonna use the remaining olive oil from the bread. I'm actually gonna add a touch more, just a little bit, like that. And then I like to add a little bit of balsamic vinegar, and literally I'm just gonna add a tiny little bit. Like that's all I'm gonna add, just for a little bit of flavor. And as a last step, you wanna just add salt and pepper to taste. So I'm gonna use a little bit of salt, like that, and a little bit of pepper. Perfect right there. And at this point, all I gotta do is mix it up. And you guys, I wish I could let you smell this. It is divine. The tomatoes and the basil and the garlic and a little bit of the balsamic, it smells so good. It's so simple, so delicious. So just make sure to mix it all up and then wait for the bread to come out and it'll be ready to serve. So once you spoon over the bruschetta over the bread, you're pretty much done, and that's how easy it is. So the last thing that's left to do is just for me to give it a try. So I'm dying to try it because it smells delicious. So I'm gonna actually go for a small piece because I always feel awkward biting into things on camera. So, but here we go. This is gonna be really loud and crusty, but oh my god, it's so fresh. And what I love the most, I should probably stop chewing before I start talking, but the basil, it is so fragrant and so delicious and just so full of flavor. I love it so much. This is definitely one of my favorite recipes, so you guys absolutely have to try it out and let me know what you think. If you are gonna recreate it, be sure to tag me on Instagram so I can see your recreations, and be sure to like the video, share it with your friends and family. Leave me your comments below. I love hearing from you. I love reading your feedback, and be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter for daily pictures and updates. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao!